Alright, boys, live commentary time. Let's go. So, yeah, I didn't want to have to make a video at 9 o'clock in the morning. 8:44 in the morning. But, just trying to play some Siege in the morning. And as you can see here, I have a team killing offense. So let me ask you, Ubisoft. Alright? You add in Flores, who has an exploding drone, which can kill your teammates. Flores doesn't get reverse friendly fire for blowing up his teammates with a drone. Why does Fuse get a reverse TK when his teammate runs under his cluster charge in the objective? Why does that happen? Why? I'm sitting here playing a ranked match, trying to just play the game, and I'm playing as Fuse. Now, 2 rounds prior to this, I thought that the guy was, oh look, there's my 24-hour penalty. But anyways, I shot my teammate on accident, thinking that he was an enemy. Because, Ubisoft doesn't actually highlight your teammates when they're in the same room as you. So, it'll just show their name very small from across the room, and not even their icon. And you end up team killing them, right? Right? I talked with them, it's all cool, right? So 2 rounds later, we're clearing out the objective, and I fuse charged the ceiling of the objective. Same guy didn't see me putting my cluster charge down because, again, Ubisoft does not make anything obvious with your teammates. And I ended up blowing the guy up, and I got banned. So I have a 30-minute ban for team killing and a 24-hour ban for abandonment. And you guys might say, oh, well, if it was your first abandonment, you wouldn't be banned. Haha, you're funny. Because you see, Ubisoft likes to have the AFK kick in ranked for some reason. I have no clue why. Don't ask me. Don't ask me why we have a bunch of sub 10 IQ smooth brains running this game. This game turns 6 years old today, and they still can't fix the game. Ranked was in a beta for 5 years, guys. Ranked was a beta for 5 years. And keep in mind, this is my 3rd year of playing Siege, and this game is just not fun anymore. This is why, alright? Let me show you guys something, alright? Now, you would think, as a paying customer, that Ubisoft would kind of listen to what I have to say, right? Oh boy, would you be mistaken. Let me go over here to Ash, right? Let's go to uniforms. I have Operation Sidewinder Elite, Tomb Raider Elite. I have multiple sets from Battle Passes for multiple different operators. But I'm just going to go to the operators that I have elites for, alright? So we've got Ash, and we've got Dekebi right here, alright? And look, her elite skin. More Battle Pass stuff right here. More Battle Pass stuff. Then, who else do I have? Like, a lot of stuff I spent money on. Oh, let's not forget, I spent like $15 to get Lion, Finka. I got Lion, Finka, and Vigil. And I spent like $15 to get them. So we come down here to Yana. Oh, and the guy just messaged me saying he's really sorry that he got me banned. It's whatever. It's not his fault. And right, we look here with Yana. I have her set from the Year 5 pass. I literally have her set from Year 5. Same thing with Ace. Same thing with all the Year 5 operators because I bought the pass. Let me look through here. I know I spent money for some more stuff for operators. It's probably more defender oriented, but see, look here. You can already see I've got Ella and Jaeger elite sets. But let's go to Ella, where I have dumped most of the money I've spent on Siege into. So, we come down here to uniforms, right? Elite uniform, Halloween uniform, Division 2 uniform, the Battle Pass uniform, the what was it? I forget which set this was, but I bought that. I bought the whole set. I also bought the SSG-20 full set, right? And Ubisoft still won't listen to what I have to say. I sent support ticket after support ticket after support ticket, literally saying, hey, I'm not mad, just fix the game. And then I eventually got to my breaking point and went off on them. And then what happened? Oh, if you keep using abusive language, you won't be able to send us support emails anymore. Go screw yourself. Alright? If y'all didn't break this game, no one would be mad. But there's no balance. There's no balance. Paying customers are being actively screwed, okay? Well, actually, let me emphasize this point with Ella, okay? Yes, I use Ella's shotgun. Go ahead and be salty. Sit here and keep crying about it. But the fact is, people that use Ella's shotgun, we're not bad at the game. You're bad because you can't keep your distance from somebody with a shotgun. If you don't like dying to shotguns, keep your distance. And here's why people don't use the SMG. Look at the recoil pattern, right? That green is for the first maybe 5 shots. And everything else is yellow and red. And then look at the damage, 23. Now you would think this gun has decent range, maybe for the low damage. That's where you're mistaken, because this gun, the damage drop-off starts practically as soon as the bullets exit the gun. It takes me over half the mag to kill a 3 armor operator at point blank. Her pistol does 38 damage, but again, it's terrible. Who's gonna use a pistol only for an operator? And then we have her shotgun, the best weapon, right? But of course, people couldn't deal with Ella mains being good at the game and knowing how to outsmart people, so the shotgun got nerfed as well. My first 1v5 clutch came from me using Ella's shotgun. My first ranked 1v5 clutch, I should say, came from me using this exact gun. And you wanna know how much health I was on? Alright, I'll tell you how much health I was on. 12. And I clutched a 1v5 against Finka, Lion, Dokebi. It was Finka, Lion, Dokebi, Buck, and I think Thermite. And I clutched. But no, Ella mains can never have anything good. So then what do? They nerf the Grismots. They make it to where the Grismots don't do anything. It doesn't slow your movement anymore. It doesn't slow your sensitivity. It's just like a modified flashbang, except it doesn't blind people. They got rid of her resistance to her concussives, along with Zofia. Why? Because pro players were complaining that people were playing smart. And let me just say this, alright? Newsflash, you little faggot, alright? Newsflash. People being good at the game doesn't mean something's overpowered. Maybe if you would step into the shoes of an actual Ella main for maybe 2 ranked games, you'll see what we deal with. Play 1 ranked game with her SMG and 1 with the shotgun on controller. And you'll see what we have to go through as Ella mains. You'll see what we deal with. But let me go over to my other 2 mains, right? Jaeger and Bandit. So we've got Jaeger over here, right? So Ubisoft still has not given this man a zoom scope on his 416. His shotgun is good. I'm gonna be honest, it is good. However, his 416, they reduced our magazine capacity to 25 plus 1 instead of it being 30 plus 1 because Ubisoft wants a first-person shooter game with the bad guns. And then, right, Damage, good. Range, good. Recoil, good. Everything about the 416 is good. But we don't have a zoom scope, and we have a very limited ammo. And I gotta ask you, Ubi, why are you targeting all of us defender mains, right? All of us that are good with defenders? Why are you targeting us? Attackers have operators. Oh, let me go over to attackers so I can show you guys what we have to deal with, right? So I main Ella, right? I have 100 base health now with the new health rework. I have 100 base health. And look at Amaru. She has a zoom scope on the G8A1, and she has the Garo hook to get into the objective. Let's look at the stats for the G8A1. 37 damage, 850 fire rate, and keep in mind this thing has insane range with the damage. In 50 rounds in the magazine, it's a 50+1. And then, if you think that's not bad enough, right? Because that's annoying. Amaru is very annoying. We have Ace. He is a 2-speed with, I forget how much health 2 speeds get, but he has the AK-12 with a zoom scope, 45 damage with the same 850 fire rate. Is this fair at all for defenders to deal with? This is the highest DPS gun in the game. Alright, I'm talking at range. At range, this is the highest damage per second weapon in the entire game. And we're giving it to a 2-speed. Let me show you the other operator who has this. Alright? His name is Fuse. And Fuse is a pretty good operator. I like playing him. He's pretty solid. He also has a zoom scope on the AK-12. The only difference is he's not a pro marathon runner that can just run in there and shoot everyone up. Ace runs like he's getting ready to run at the Olympics, and he runs in there and sprays everything up. Turns everything into Swiss cheese. Alright? Now, let me preface the Jackal thing with explaining to you guys what roaming is, alright? Roaming is when a defender, usually a 3-speed defender, leaves objective and goes around the map to pick off the attackers, right? So you think, oh, that's not that bad. They probably don't have that much to worry about, right? Right? Nope. So, Jackal. I don't have a problem with his guns. His guns are fine, right? His guns, they're good. I don't care for it. I don't care for his guns. But his gadget. He can just sit there and scan your footprints and hunt you down until you die. Or his teammates can. Which pretty much kills roaming. And then let's go to... Who else is a problem? Oh, we can't forget Montagne and Blitz, because for some reason shield operators are allowed in ranked. So Blitz, as you can see here, he's got this stupid shield in front of him, and he sprints at you, like you guessed it, he's about to run in the Olympics. And you see on the front of his shield, all those right there, that panel? Yeah, those are that's a flash, and it pretty much blinds you. So he runs at you, has a gigantic shield in front of his face, blinds you, and then insta-kill melees you. That's not fair at all. It's not. Montagne, on the other hand, has to put his shield to the side to run forward, and it has to extend in order for it to be full coverage. He can't just crouch behind it or sprint at you with the shield and hit you. And it's just, there's no balance in this game. Alright, you either have overpowered operators like Amaru, like Ace, like Zero, like Blitz, or you have extremely underpowered operators like pretty much every defender here except for Clash, Bandit, Rook, Doc, and maybe Caveira. Okay? Because we have Smoke. He has the remote gas grenades. Well, they don't do that much damage very quickly, I should say. They do a lot of damage, just not rapid. Mute has the signal jammer. Pretty self-explanatory. It's a good gadget, but his guns are not the greatest. Castle, useless. Pulse, usually useless. Both of these operators are circumstantial. Capcan is he's alright. His shotgun, not the greatest. His SMG is terrible, but he did get a buff with his gadget. Tachanka, he has a grenade launcher. Again, very circumstantial. Jaeger, his ADS keeps getting nerfed over and over again. And then we have Frost. You can just see the welcome mats anyways, so you can shoot them. Valkyrie, she's okay. Her gadget is an S tier. Her guns are an F tier. Mozzie, he's okay. Once again, Clash, don't even get me started. Why is she even in the game? It looks like Black Mr. Clean. Alibi, Maestro. Maestro's an overpowered gun and a terrible gadget. Alibi has an overpowered gadget and a terrible gun. Vigil, he's okay. His gadget is pretty much useless. He's only meant for fragging out, but his guns are pretty good. Lesion, again, bad gadget, but this time he has bad guns to go with it. Mira, good gadget, bad guns. You're seeing a trend here with all these guys, right? They're all either decent in general, or they have a terrible gadget and terrible guns to match. You're starting to see the correlation here, right? Whereas the majority of these, super OP. But let me go through here and show you guys like certain things I have, right? So we've got Zero. Pretty sure I bought the battle pass he was in. I have his mission blacksmith set and all that good stuff, right? So yeah, I've got all this stuff for all these operators. But let's come here and let's look at my universal camos that I paid money for as well. So I have spent money on this the Signature 621 skin that was in the Road to SI Battle Pass for this year. I got that. That was for the Year 5 pass. I had to buy this on the PlayStation Store. So there's 3 right there that I had to pay for. But let's look through all my operators and look at everything I've paid for. For my complaints to not be listened to, for Ubisoft to just blow me off, brush off all of my advice, everything. AK-12, I have multiple skins for this that came from battle passes. The Navy Coding, the Scarlet Ambush. This was from a battle pass as well, by the way. What all do I have here? And let's look at this other gun, the M1014. Because I know I have stuff for this. Because it was in a few battle passes. Yep, high circuitry. Oh hey, there's the weapon camo from back when Ubisoft actually did operator birthday challenges. I remember that. I remember when Ubisoft actually cared about the game. I remember. And specifically, I want to go back and just, I don't know. I want the old Siege back. A lot of people want the old Siege back. But Ubisoft just doesn't care to listen. We're not asking for much. We're just asking for them to fix the game. Obviously, I did the birthday challenge for Ella to get the shotgun camo, obviously. It's just depressing, man, nowadays. I'm banned for 24 hours because Ubisoft can't fix their game. And you know what's even more irritating? What rubs salt in the wound, guys? We just got ready to win. We planted diffuser, and as soon as I started this recording, I got the 24-hour ban because we won. It was 3-1, and we were on the verge of winning. We were right there. It was a 5v1, and we won. I don't get to see any of my MMR. Better yet, okay, so I have a life, right? Like most people that play this game. So let's go to more info, right? 0.8 KD because I stopped trying. And see, these are all of my finishing ranks, by the way. All of my final ranks from previous seasons. Because Ubisoft can't fix their game. So, we have 144 matches played, 66 wins, 67 losses, and 11 abandons. Those 11 abandons were from AFK kicks, because like I said, I have things I have to go do. I can't just like leave a game or continue playing a game, right? I can't just continue playing a ranked game and have something that I have to do. I can't do that. I have things to do, Ubisoft. But nope, abandonment sanction. Unless I physically close app or I physically go into the pause menu and leave match, I shouldn't get an abandonment sanction, but I do. I'm just disappointed. As a paying customer, I am very dissatisfied, and I will not be buying Rainbow Six Extraction. I more than likely will not be buying any other Ubisoft products until they can prove to me that they're worth it. Until they can prove to me that they're worth my time, I most likely will not be purchasing anything from Ubisoft for the foreseeable future. If you guys like this video and agree with what I've said, then if y'all want to like the video and share it to people and get my word out there, I'd appreciate it. If you want to subscribe, I'd also appreciate that. But most importantly, alright, the most important lesson to take away from this: when Ubisoft is not listening to us, hit them where it hurts, right in the wallet. Don't pay for any of their battle passes, any of their cosmetics, any of their operators. Sure, they're cool cosmetics and they might never come back, but it's more worth it to force their hand into fixing the game than to keep feeding into the problem. Because look at it this way, guys. For the last 2 seasons, there have been sets for Ella in the battle passes, and I did not buy either one of them, alright? As hardcore of an Ella main that I am, I didn't buy either of those battle passes. Because I told y'all, I'm done giving them my money. I'll play the game, but I won't give them my money. So if y'all want them to listen to us and fix the game, don't give them the money. And yeah, video's over, I guess. This was a live commentary. I didn't have time to think of anything. Just, yeah, take care, guys.